بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Hello brothers and sisters, how are you? In today's lesson I would like to show you a very important connection in Revit structure. I know this particular structure, but I want to show you a connection here, which is a very important connection. Sometimes we need to make a connection between this between a beam or a column, a beam and a column, and we want to put them with plates, not with profiles. As you see, maybe the span is 6.5 meters, and we want to be the profile of the section only 6 meters, so we have no waste, and the rest of it we want to make with the with plates. So here in Tekla structure we have a stub connection. As you know, we have a stub connection, and we can arrange the parameters between this stub just like this. You see here we have these plates, so we don't have any problem with this if we go and change this profile also. For example, let's say this one, and modify it. You see now everything changed, and totally a very good connection type. So what is the solution for that in advanced steel? We have the same connection, but maybe you are not used before. So for today I want to show you what that connection is like this one in Tekla structure. As we know, here we have a connection between this one. Maybe we can change this one from I to H if we want to be the same thing. We can do. Let's say 300 or 340. Anyhow, so we have this one, and we want to be connect this beam with this column with like this connection in Tekla structure. So how we can do it? It's pretty easy. We go to the connection valve. There are many type of connections, so you can seek for them. As is here, we have this one. There are many connections we have, guys. So where we go, as we know, the connection is between a column and the beam. So we seek from here column and beam. Here this hinge, as you know, this is plates, and this made with plates, just like this. Again, this made with plates, but in web. So this one maybe, but it's with flange, so we don't need this one. This one, yes, yeah, need the frame of connection. So maybe we can use this one and modify the parameters, as you see here. So we have some other connections, but we will use this one because we have flange with web. So I will use this one. Okay, just click it and click here, and after that click here and what's it's not like Tekla, sorry. Just click here. The first of all you have to select the column, enter, select the beam, enter, just like other lessons we made. Okay, so what we have, we can do like a flange here, guys. And what we can do is here, this is the type of connections that we can do. We can make it like this, we can make it like this, even we can make it trapezoidal. And we go to the parameters. From the parameters, as you see, the column center to the supplies or the center. I want to change this one maybe inside the column. So as you see, column face to the supply center. As this about the length of hinge, I want to be like let's say 300, and just like this. That's very good. And the height, what we can do, we can say the column center. Okay, and even if we say the column center, we have sometimes you see, this is from the column center, this is the outside, for this is the supplies from this point. Okay. After that, the flange height, if we need more height, we can leave it like this. Otherwise, what we can do, we can just change it to the dimension of the beam we have. Okay, what's the beam we have here? It's 360. So I changed this one 360. And the top flange, as we can change the dimensions for this one. 12 by 12, maybe this one if it's 10 or whatever. We have the thicknesses. We can bring the thicknesses from here, from the profile itself, or if we want, we can make more here. And if we go to the top flange, you see, top flange, we can just click here to be inside the column. You see, length layout is for length. Just I say inside the column, so this column not trimmed. You see, it's inside the column. And about the type, as you see here, as I said, it should be like a stiffener. It works like a stiffener, and like a stiffener, and also the profile itself. So when I can go with Cantor. It will be like this, or I can go with a trapezoid, so it works as a trapezoidal. So now what I got the exactly the same connection type as I have in Tekla structure. As you see here, it's just like this one. Okay. So this is about inside the column, the projections. If we have some projections as this here, there is number 3. If we go, let's say about 20, and it will go with 20 millimeter. Just look at it from top, as you see here, this is the 20. I just want to minimize this one and double click here, or click on here and right click to the advanced change properties. And you see here we have the projection number 3 is what we have 20. As you see, go like this. If I say minus 20, it will go inside, outside. Okay, let's go to the outside. So we just leave it like this. About the top flange width, as you see, this is the top flange, and this is the top flange width. The top flange width, we have two widths. One we have one we have here, which we said inside the column, and the other at the end. At the end is from splice. So this is the splice. But we say same as raptor. So this is the same as beam. Okay, or we can put a value for that. Number 4, as you see, because we said that it's inside the column, so we have this one. Anyhow, after that we go with the bottom flange, but we said that it's the same as top, so it doesn't need to make anything. How about the weld preparation? If we need some weld preparation, so we can just make it chamfered, or make any kind of any kind of connections. And this is about the cap connection. When we have because it's here, it's usually, or we have this one they put in the rafters, but we can use for the columns. That's why if it's for the rafters at the upper side, so we need some caps here. And this is the welding, field welding, or type of welding we have. And this one here about the splices, the splice we need, let's say 15, the place 15 millimeters, the total is centered. We can put the bolts here. And after that, we go with the bolts 20 millimeters, and we go with the bolt in groups. And let's say we have 3. And as here, the bolt distance is toward the bottom. What we can say, we can, as here, distance from the previous. I can just make, if I want to make it in the center, I want to group 1 to be centered, and I will decrease this value for 100 maybe. Yeah, now I think is very good. Even I can make this one and the gauge distance, let's say 110 for this one. And if I want, I can make it 2 bolts per row, let's say. Anyhow, for about the stiffener, I can add some stiffener at the other side, just like this. Click, right click, advanced properties. I can go to the stiffener. I can add some stiffener. Stiffener 1 maybe full, and stiffener 2 maybe full again. And this is the justification. I can just make it slope and slope when I have sloped when I take this up, and this too will be sloped. Anyhow, web doubler, if we need web doubler, as here we have a standard type of stiffener, and maybe hunch stiffener if I need hunch stiffener, or maybe I have web doubler. There are many things. If we have the web doubler, I can say between roots, or first of all, web doubler, let's say one side, and about the roots, between the roots is here, just like this. And hunch stiffener, if I go to the hunch stiffener, I can go with the hunch stiffener here, and as you see here, this full, I can make it straight or concave. This is about this point. Outside stiffener, if I need top and bottom, I can put outside stiffener also to the other side here. If I need some stiffeners, I'll go to the advanced joint properties. Yeah, we were with the stiffeners. Outside stiffener, a trapter, I can say both. At both sides we need stiffener, but which type or where we need stiffener? When these plates are go to this level, so we can put a stiffener. Sometimes we need stiffeners. We can say vertical on column side. It should be vertical with this one. Anyhow, we can do it. And this is the about with the welds and cut. And this is some special additional plates if we need a plate here, or a revised flange rafter, and the pinches here. So at the end, we could get a very important thing. Let's bring back this one to stiffer, and this say no. And we at the end we could get a very good connection, a very useful connection. And don't forget that when we take this one about 500, it will go very slightly with it, and this will be parallel or parallel with this one. So now we have many things. When we have a beam, it comes with an angle. We can use this type of beam also. And if I bring back this one, if I move this one by let's say 100, we see what is the type of connection we have. So now exactly, because it's plates, because we are going to make this with plates, so exactly we can get let's say 20, or maybe, I don't know, another 20. Anyhow, so we have this one. So now it comes exactly in position, in its position. Okay, because it's placed, so it comes exactly in the position, and it doesn't need to make more wax on this side. So here I wanted to show you. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.